Hey man, you already know we rocking. It's another episode of Bad for the Community. We back with the trio of Rob the 508 guard on the mic. Got St. East to my right.
2 times.
And we got the biggest fucking Drake hater in the
Yo,
building, bro. We got Nick.
Yo,
Nick.
I've had enough.
Oh my God.
Nigga gonna change your at to biggest Drake hater.
I've had enough.
Nigga gotta change my at. No bullshit.
I had niggas talking about, oh yeah, I'm about to put that as the album intro.
They said
hear that on the next track.
Kendrick gotta sample this. They said, what's it called? This man, yo, there was so much. There was a lot of people who was with you too. Like,
sick of this shit. Man.
Sick of these niggas.
This nigga,
yo,
I
knew there was a lot of Drake haters, but damn.
No bullshit. We really united, man. You know what
you
I mean?
got a whole coalition going though. Hold on.
Real niggas united, man. That's what we gonna call ourselves.
Let people hear this real quick.
I hate that. No, you hated that. I hate that. I hate that. I always hated that. I stopped hating him a little bit.
That's not the for like the last 10 years.
It's never been the most likable nothing to me.
Nigga, if you didn't edit the video, I'll be like, how many times you watch this shit? What's good with you? Why you know the mannerisms down to you? Like,
that nigga, bro, I'm sick of him. Cause
had to leave nigga in right there.
Bro, from the time he started making music, bro, from the time I seen him reading off his Blackberry, I hated
Blackberry.
It's not hip hop.
No bullshit.
See, the thing is, it made me think like, who do I got hate for like that?
No, I don't know.
You know, I had to think to myself like, is there anybody that I really don't like? You know, I don't like fucking Common. I really don't like that nigga.
Why?
I don't like that.
But I don't like
that nigga because I'm just a pure hater. But I don't need a reason. I just don't like that nigga. Bro.
No,
I don't like that nigga.
I don't even think you hate him like that, bro.
Not like that.
You don't even say you hate him.
Not like that.
You say you just really don't like
that
him,
nigga.
bro.
I do hate Swiss Beats.
You hate
Swiss. I don't like that nigga.
No, you say don't like.
I'm a nice guy at
you
heart,
gotta
bro.
say hate.
But then like,
I need someone you
every
hate.
time. No, but the thing is, Swiss Beats might be that nigga, bro. Every time I see him doing that fucking the little nod he does, he makes the beats. I'm just like, man, fuck that nigga, bro. Like, I don't like that nigga, bro.
You don't like that nigga beats.
He does. His beats do be kind of ass too. No bullshit.
Yeah. He be trying to clank trash cans together and shit.
Oh my God, you did the chin shit? Oh my God, bro. Get this thing out my face, bro. Get this thing out my face,
He
bro.
got nutty.
Nigga said, bump, 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 bump. I'm like, what the fuck? You stupid ass nigga, bro. Like, what are you doing, bro?
Okay,
Stop that shit. Stop it. Stop it.
I remember that.
There you go.
Wait, after 3 years of doing this podcast, do y'all think I hate anybody on? I can't say near that level.
Who
I
do
don't
you
know,
hate, bro? I gotta think.
I don't really be hating niggas. I hate on Pharrell singing. I don't hate Pharrell.
You kind of hating on Pharrell. I ain't gonna lie.
I hate that in his
do be hating on
production.
He do be. You hate his voice.
Which is
You hate
wild,
everything
bro.
about Pharrell.
It's kind of wild.
What do you
I hate
like
that nigga's
about
production,
Pharrell?
bro. How?
I like the way he dressed. So like, it's like I hate the way that you talk, the way that you produce, but I like the way that you dress. You feel me?
Can't compliment the nigga while you saying that.
I'm just saying, I don't hate him all the way like that.
I don't
know
like
if
Pharrell
I
for
got
music.
enough.
I like Pharrell for fashion.
I
I actually hate Pharrell for music.
Yeah,
That's bad.
Like ASAP Rocky type shit. You know?
Nah.
But like, I just don't know if I got that.
I don't know.
Oh,
I fuck with Pharrell.
A$AP Rocky don't deserve that either.
I fuck with Rocky too.
Like his first project, that's a 10
His
out of 10.
second project.
Yeah, both of them.
I fuck with
both
Rocky.
of them. No bullshit, bro. For your first
I like
project,
ASAP, the Cozy tapes too.
Cozy
Even
Tapes is cool, but that's a
Testing was
collaborative
pretty
project.
smooth. It wasn't
so
that
it's
But
good.
he let it. You feel me? So I
All
give
things
him the
considered.
respect for that.
Hey,
All right,
man.
but
that's a
man.
different conversation.
I just don't know if I
Who
hate.
this?
I hate real life people on that. Can't even give y'all that. Like, I don't know. That's my thing. That's what I thought was a little bit weird, bro. I know you. It's comical. It's entertainment. I know you still feel that way, but you know, you added some little sauce on there.
That's the thing.
But yo, I seen some weirdos in the comments. I seen a lot of niggas that was like, I've hated that nigga since started from the bottom. And it's like, okay, I get it. You know, that's when when people started being like, okay, a little fake. You feel me? You grew up in this white suburb. And then there was niggas like, I've hated him since Houston, Vegas. Houston, Vegas. That's a good song.
A lot of niggas didn't like that shit.
That's so far gone.
A lot of niggas don't like that Drake though.
I'm about to say.
A lot of niggas don't like that Drake because he came into the scene. It's
Drake.
like, yeah, a lot of niggas did
And the
not
nigga
like
couldn't
original Drake.
fucking
It's like, yo, the
sing.
nigga can't rap and he wants to do this singing shit. A lot of niggas didn't like that shit.
Sing.
A lot of
But he
niggas did
was
not like that
doing
shit.
Still
him,
can't
bro.
really sing.
I feel like a lot of people that like Drake back then was people our age.
If it was a
Type
criticism that like he's acting tough, he's taken from the cult, he wasn't doing that yet.
I ain't like the music. I'm telling you, I started off not
So
like.
far,
like I
Gun's
said,
got some shit on it.
Nigga, that nigga can't sing, bro. You can make that project and it would probably sound a little bit better. No
Breeze
bullshit.
interlude.
No.
Sooner
don't do
than
this.
later.
Don't do this.
What's
You're not about to sit here
what's
and
that
argue with me
Kanye
that
song
in
he got
2008,
remixed?
2009, that nigga
Hey,
Drake
man.
was a great singer.
I didn't say he was a great
Oh, the
singer. I
shit
said
off
he
of
made
808s?
good music.
The
He
shit
said,
off of 808s
I'm
on
not saying
Harvard?
that. I said he can't sing.
The shit off of 808s?
yeah, what's that song
It's
called?
not Say You Will.
Say You Will.
It is Say You Will?
Yeah.
Oh.
That nigga can't sing.
Bro, I don't care if he knows his pocket. And I'm not here to do all that. Don't distract me from me saying that y'all niggas be on some weird shit, bro. Because even then, niggas was like,
first he was like, I know you. I'm not. Now it's now. He's like,
I seen it. I seen it in real time.
Niggas was
Real
like,
time, my nigga.
I've hated him since he was on the wheelchair. Like the wheelchair.
He was my least favorite character. That's
I mean, if you want to be honest, like,
Sister Gracie.
hey, bro, did you watch Degrassi?
That's what I'm saying. Did you even like his character on the show,
actually,
bro?
I keep it a buck. I
Chasing around Ashley and shit. So
I watched
who cares about
Degrassi
her?
after he graduated.
Oh,
So you wasn't.
I was on
Yeah,
that
you wasn't
new
really tapped in.
generation, like the next
I've probably
generation.
seen every
shit.
episode of Degrassi.
You did?
Yeah, so you know,
I'm
bro.
going
That
back,
nigga's
but
character
like-
wasn't even all that, bro.
Yeah, they didn't really make him like a main character until after he got shot.
Type
Because
shit.
then you started seeing him doing him rehab.
Was
the
he
whole
in the ball
conversation.
play though?
But they didn't really. He wasn't like
Nigga,
a
who cares, bro?
main
Like-
character. You didn't really get too much of his storyline. His dad was cheating on his mom's, but like you didn't really get
Oh,
too
you was
much.
tuned in.
Bro, yeah, I used to watch that shit for real.
It's a cool show.
Nigga was living it.
Yeah.
He
You know, when you
his-
watch something for
that
long
nigga
enough,
said
they
his
just
dad
like,
was cheating on his
gotta
mom,
see
and that
it
nigga
through.
fucking
Nah,
Drake. That shit happened to Drake in real life.
Life art imitating
Wow.
life. You gotta respect it. Nah,
So
Some
he been
niggas be
acting since
cheating.
birth. See that? He's a fake ass nigga, bro. His whole life.
Okay.
that nigga's a professional actor. I don't know what you want him to do. nigga. Degrassi was fire though, because we was little kids and we was being exposed to mad shit that we shouldn't have been. Like
Like
it
what?
was mad cool to learn about a show where it's like the high school kids was doing drugs and killing each other.
That's cool.
Killing each other, killing
cool.
themselves. I don't know, bro. It was just made for some good drama, bro. That's all I'm
Prior
saying.
to recording,
never watched
pre-production,
other
you watched
shows?
some music videos. And what was your commentary about that?
Oh yeah, that's bad for the kids. Ice Spice bad for the kids. I don't need my little sister seeing
you don't
that.
think the
Seeing
same
that,
way
give me
you
that
see how
live music video. No
'cause
cat.
Degrassi, right?
Why?
Back then, niggas didn't really care
But
about that.
Degrassi's
Why?
not marketed toward little kids, bro. It's marketed toward like teenagers and shit.
That's true, but let me ask you,
Yeah.
why can't your sister watch the Ice Spice video? What's the problem?
Because at first it was like, that nigga got much. And like, you know what I mean? It's like, all right,
fuck?
whatever. You know, like the girls can have fun and shit like that. She made the
Nigga, that song is
what's
about that nigga eating pussy.
for
lunch.
sexual innuendos.
For lunch.
I could rock with it. You feel me?
Nigga, he eat it for lunch.
That's fine. Sexual innuendos. I get it. You know what I mean? It's not explicit, right? And then she had the joint with what's her name?
Nicki Minaj?
No, what's the Pink
Ice
Pantheress?
Spice. Oh,
Oh.
Pink
You know what I
Panther,
mean?
yeah,
That was a
yeah,
little cute
yeah,
bop.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I
Oh,
mean?
why
My
I said her
little
name.
sisters was into that. I don't need my little sisters watching the music video where the smoke is coming
But
out
like
the
all
door.
her music videos, she's
like-
shaking ass.
The
She's not
shaking
doing it for
ass
the
part's
kids.
not my issue.
She's not
The
doing it for the kids,
smoking.
man.
It's
You're supposed to be
smoking
watching
weed
kids to
shit.
make sure they're not watching that shit.
Bro, naturally they on TikTok. What
Didn't
am I
you
supposed to
smoke
do?
weed?
Whoa.
Not at their age.
But like even then,
I
that's
was a late bloomer. I smoked weed at like 17.
There wasn't niggas in your school smoking weed when they was 14?
For sure.
They're smoking hookah pens.
Hookah pens? Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
what?
This is Brockton.
For real?
Yeah,
You ain't go to Brockton schools. Don't do that.
I went to Trinity.
yeah. Middle school.
See how you switch
Yeah,
up?
he tryna-
Switch
he
up
tryna-
No,
on
I'm
niggas.
just saying, don't
tried
put
to
it
switch
on
up on
Brockton
niggas, bro.
public schools. You know what I mean? It's the Brockton Catholic school.
Nigga, I know niggas in Brockton. All right. Listen, we
Okay.
I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that to the city, but just know, nigga, there's a lot of Dominicans out there, nigga.
Dominicans?
There's a lot of Haitians out there too.
It's a lot of
Dominican
Haitians and
population
Cape
ain't
Verdeans.
that strong.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I said there's a lot of them though.
Bro,
I'm not
don't-
saying that there's like a million. I'm not saying.
Don't distract from the fact. We here for you. We here to address the
No,
hate.
we're not.
You was
No.
trending for the hate, bro. How does it feel to have the Drake stimulus package?
Nigga, what is that shit
The
done
Drake
for me?
stimulus package?
I'm just like everyone else that the Drake stimulus package is affected. That shit did absolutely nothing.
You got
to
some
me.
clout off Drake's name.
Oh wow, niggas stopped me in the street to say what? Oh, stop hating on Drake. That shit means.
talk about it. Let
What
us
does
know.
that shit mean to
Bring
me,
the
bro?
audience in, bro. How's your week been?
It's been cool, bro. I just want to say, I hate that nigga for show.
I double
You know what
down
I mean?
after
Like,
this.
that's just the facts. I do hate that nigga.
You
You're
hate him
absolutely correct.
more.
I might actually hate him more than I did last week because of the way that niggas keep bringing it up to me.
Yeah.
I can't stand that nigga.
Yeah, I don't want to talk
Shit,
about.
like, this shit's awful. What do you want me? What, I'm wondering, like, what is this? What is the angle? What do you want from me? I hate the nigga.
I get it. Nah, you know what's the funny? I'll get off of it. But the funniest comments I was seeing on the TikTok was like, wow, I think this guy doesn't like Drake.
Oh, bullshit. Someone texted me and said that. They said, so you really don't like Drake, huh?
Nah, but
So I'm guessing you don't like him.
There's a couple niggas out here who don't clearly.
oh
You
yeah,
got
nah.
niggas shooting at his crib and shit.
Oh,
Good.
yeah,
You know?
It's good.
Now, do we think that's like behind, like there's organized crime behind that, or do we feel like these are just like niggas, who just want some clout? Because I definitely think that other trespassers.
See, now you got me on some TMZ shit.
That's what I'm gonna say. You brought it up, but I don't even want to talk about this nigga.
Like, now that I think about it, I'm like, I
want to talk
I
about
don't even know about that shit. For
either
real,
of these
for real.
niggas.
So it's like, I don't know. All I know is niggas shooting at Drake. That shit wild.
The moment this shit stopped being about rap, the moment the rap beef was over, I don't care. Like that video that dropped yesterday with the Riddler style nigga doing like.
I'm not gonna lie,
Bro,
that shit was comedy.
That shit was funny,
he was recording like
That's some
all
funny
the
shit.
objects
Nigga was
that were on
touching
the
it,
magazines. Meet the Grams cover. He was just showing,
Niggas weird, bro.
Low ass quality video, no bullshit. That's some weird shit.
the Panasonic laptop.
That shit's expensive. Niggas don't know that.
Really?
That's not a regular laptop. It's like one of those computers niggas be using on some like government shit. Where it's like you can't like track the IP and shit like that. It's like $3,500
Yeah, this
for that old ass laptop.
That nigga's locked in.
Makes me think like, who's that laptop for?
Bro, for the nigga, bro, the Riddler.
The Riddler.
No bullshit, nigga. He's locked in, bro.
Drizzler.
What do you want for that? You want
What did you say,
like,
nigga?
I guess no bullshit.
what did you gain? He don't even mean that. He can't be proud of himself for that one. There's no way.
That was fire.
Drizzler.
That was fire.
That's not fire, bro. That's nasty.
Oh, okay. But
That's awful. Bro.
That's nasty word.
I thought niggas were saying the diddler and all that. I can't say the drizzler. That shit makes sense.
That don't sound right.
That sounds bad.
That don't sound right, bro.
Not when we're talking about a nigga. Not with Drake involved, but that's bad.
All right. All that to say, bro, I'm done talking about Drake and Kendrick. It's off. The beef is over.
No, but I do want to talk about like,
no. Top Dog said the beef is over. The beef is over. We're done.
But I do want to talk
Kendrick's
about
not
like,
responding.
the ramifications of it.
What do you
feel me?
What do you?
I think, and I did mention this last week, where I think this beef showed a lot of like gossipy expose kind of angles to it. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the motion, a lot of like the weight from it came from people being like, "Oh, I'm about to expose you. I got this gossip on you." I think right now,
rap beef become?
What we're seeing now is like a bunch of people getting dragged into it who's already kind of like, you know, giving their 2 cents. Niggas being like, "Yo, I got shit about you, and I got shit about you."
A nigga tweet like,
"I got shit about you."
Haha, that was funny, nigga. I know you not talking.
You feel me? And it's
like, ooh,
it's like I don't like the fact that like this is where this shit is going now. It's not, oh, I'm gonna come up with lyrics that like dissect your character. It's more so, oh, what gossip do I have on you?
Yeah.
I don't like that shit.
Is Pusha T off for that?
Hold on. I don't think that is gossip though.
It is.
Some of these niggas is bad people, bro. That's not gossip. It's gossip if it's like, here's the thing. So that's why even last week we were talking about it. The family shit, it's like, who cares about that shit? But we're talking about like, now say it's like on the flip side, we're talking about Nicki Minaj. Remember now is coming out? And the niggas like, oh, your husband's a pedophile. Your husband's a fucking sex offender, bro. That's bad.
Yeah,
that's valid.
That's like valuable information the community.
You know what I'm saying? That's valid.
Type shit.
But like being like, oh, like you don't raise your kid. It's like, yeah, cool. Or like you have a mystery child. Yeah, like that's valid. I feel like it is what it is. But like all the rest of the shit, it's like now we're getting gossipy. Like the nigga Drake was like, you and your wife don't live together because y'all not really together. Y'all about to get a divorce. It's like that's some real gossipy shit. Because that's not even bad. Like that's that's
I don't get that shit.
That's just information about a nigga's life.
Was like him saying in the song like, why hasn't Whitney come out and said anything?
Right.
Like,
why would she? That's
if it's
personal
not
shit.
true.
Who's looking for?
And also,
yeah,
that's
like,
private shit. Even if it's not, even if it is true,
it was true,
like
right?
it's not like you're hiding a kid or like you have a kid and you're on some shit.
Like, nigga, we don't got moles on this team. That's
like,
why.
That's bad.
Nigga.
You're a deadbeat. That's bad.
Yeah.
You're getting a divorce. So do most couples that get married. Like that's just what happens. Like I don't know.
Even to E's point last week, he's like,
that's what I mean.
So you're saying he's not my kid, but I'm So you're saying I'm a good father to someone who might not even be my kid.
Type shit. It's just like I don't get the
What's
angle
the bad part about it? I don't because Drake. You remember when Drake when Pusha T said that shit about Drake? Drake he denied the kid.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. Yes, the fuck he did. He denied the kid multiple times, and then it wasn't until he stopped talking about it for a year. Yes, publicly.
I'm not.
It wasn't until a year later that he said he admitted that he had a kid. And he was saying that he wasn't hiding his kid from the world. He was hiding the world from his kid.
Bro, that was like 2 months later when he dropped Scorpion. Bro,
that was not 2 months later.
Yeah, bro, it was within the same summer.
Now we're about to show him again.
Bro, I really feel like the timeline is much closer than you're saying.
Yeah, bro.
It was closer. It wasn't a year.
Scorpion dropped summer 2018.
All right, let's look.
That's a long time ago.
I got you right here. But pull it up.
Shit.
I don't want to talk about his gossipy shit, but he wrong, like for sure. But
even that, right?
What?
Even on like extending that conversation, right?
Mm-hmm.
This whole week, I've been seeing a lot of people pulling up a lot of Metro Boomin tweets, like from the past.
Groomin,
you feel me? Yeah, and it's crazy.
As you talk, I'm gonna pull them up.
It's wild to me that it's like, yo, like the moment you kind of like what you said, the moment you say something, it's like, I know you're not talking. I'm about to find some dirt on you. You feel me? I'm about to pull this shit up. And not to say that he's right for tweeting that shit. A lot of them shits was like, oh, I don't know why you would tweet that. No bullshit. You feel me? But it's like, why are we bringing this up right now? Only because you're trying to get dirt back because the nigga's talking about the nigga that you like, the nigga that you should support. And I don't really fuck with that shit.
So let me fire these off. They have a whole collection of tweets. So these are Metro Boomin's words, tweets. The things I would do to Sierra are probably illegal. I'm trying to tell one
Pause. Hold on. Let's break it down, right?
Okay.
Let's address that.
Okay. I don't think that's crazy. It's just a joke.
It's just exactly.
If
right?
you like put it all together, I guess like you could be like, it's nasty.
Like I'm
work.
sure.
But like, come on, bro.
And what year was this?
2011.
You feel me, bro? The
13
nigga has
years
to be.
ago?
He's younger than 21. You feel me? The nigga was definitely younger than 21 years old.
Yo, what are you trying to show me, Nate?
Cause niggas be saying shit. Niggas be acting like I be making shit up about niggas, bro.
Nigga want to make sure he knows I'm not alive.
Like, what are we talking about? Stop it. Stop it.
Yeah, that's not the point I was trying to make. I'm saying that once Pusha T exposed that he had a child, less than 2 months later, he dropped that album where he said, I wasn't hiding the world from my kid. I was, whatever that nigga said. You feel me? He copped to it.
She said, I'm pregnant with your son. He said, no, you're not. Lying. Cap.
Yeah, the
Well, I
initial,
would say that
was
too.
behind the scenes type shit. Like, that's when they
If a
first.
shorty came up to me and was like, yo, I'm pregnant with a child, I'd be like,
If you
no,
never
you're
had
not.
sex with her?
Huh?
Never had sex with her?
Even if I did, I'd be like, no,
No,
you're
the
not.
fuck you wouldn't. No,
I
you
would
would
know
not.
you're not.
No, you would not, nigga. You would not do that. Why are you lying for
I'll
that?
be
You
in
would-
denial because I wouldn't want to accept the truth.
you'd be like, let's prove it. You wouldn't be like, no, you're not. You would not do that, bro.
Well,
That's
not,
some real bad person
not if
shit.
you, not
would
if you
not
knew
do it.
listen.
ASAP
This
Rocky
nigga
was
said-
fucking
you
her at the
understand-
same
you
This
understand what
time.
I'm
nigga
saying.
verbatim word said, no, that's not true. She's lying.
The niggas in denial. He don't want to believe that shit.
But he can deny without being like, denying that the son is his.
Is
That's
he
I feel like a
nuts.
lot of times, bro, niggas get that news unexpected and to be like, no, you're not. You're not. That's a
That's-
natural reaction to be like,
That is not a
nah,
natural reaction. That's a
nah.
natural bad person's reaction. No good person is doing that.
I'm just saying.
I'm sorry.
Sure, but you're wrong. In
Type
terms of the
shit.
timing.
Nigga
But
could be like, all right, you got that. But the nigga could be like, yeah, like you like, let's take some tests to make sure. Like if it is that's smooth, but like let's make
If
sure.
you're in a relationship with them, maybe. If you're not in a relationship with them, I could see a nigga being like, no, you're not.
A
I'm
nigga
not
could be
believing
like,
that.
no, there's no way. But being like,
That's
no,
all on the same boat.
you're wrong. Absolutely
That's all on
not.
the same boat.
That's not my kid.
we're getting gossipy. I don't like this. Hey, man.
That is gossipy, but I'm just saying, bro, that's some real bad person
So
shit,
the
bro.
first Metro Boomin tweet, I'm
Metro
giving them a
Boomin, make
pass,
it
right?
boom.
Next one, 2011. I'm trying to tell one of my followers that age ain't nothing but a number. LOL. That's sick.
What's he talking about?
What other-
Listen,
What's he talking about?
I don't know.
What if he's talking about someone older?
I didn't look at it from that angle.
Okay.
I didn't look at it from that angle.
What if he- yeah.
Yo, Metro needs you on his team. Clear this shit up.
I did not think about it like
I'm
that.
just saying, that's the only time I've ever heard that context.
That makes
I don't
sense.
hear niggas
Ain't
talking
nothing
about that
but
when they're
a
talking
number.
about young girls.
No
I think they're
bullshit.
talking about
They just
like
like, yo,
older
like-
people.
So
You're
he's
too
probably
young for
like,
me. It's like, don't worry about that.
Type
yeah.
shit.
That one
Huh.
said some shit like that. I forgot what line it was. Oh no, Chris Brown said it. I
Huh.
still forget what song it is.
I'm not
I don't
Chris.
know.
I'm
Nigga
not
Nate,
like
man,
that.
give him perspective.
There we
I'm
go.
just
Alright.
saying anything.
So the second one get a pass. Next one,
I mean, well, honestly, I'm not saying
she
that. I'm
might
saying-
be young, but she ready.
That's a lyric.
That's just some songs.
I don't know if that's a lyric.
Beyonce and Keith
Beyonce
Sweat.
said that, but she said,
And that's Keith
I
Sweat, really.
might be young, but I'm ready. That
What
gets
if-
a pass because what's young? You feel me? It could be early 20s. It could be, you know.
What is the what is he talking about?
I
He's
don't
just tweeting
know,
this shit,
bro.
like,
Everybody's collecting
different
each
points in
other.
time.
Oh, it's just wait,
These are-
it's
these are
just-
just
It's
tweets.
a bunch of
Oh,
tweets.
it's just a
It's
regular
just
tweet.
tweets,
Oh yeah,
bro.
that nigga was freaky right there. Like, I'm sorry, you can't tweet something like that without like quote tweeting it. Like that's some shit. Like I would tweet that about like Olivia Rodrigo when she wins a Grammy
Next tweet, 2012.
because it's like she might be young, but she's ready clearly because she's on that stage. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Nah. If you tweet some shit
You
like
lost
that,
me for a second. I didn't
add
know
a
you
little
meant
bit
by
more
that. I
I'm
didn't know
saying
you
there's
meant by that.
context.
He
I'd be
added the
like,
context.
you know what I mean? I'm like, she won it. Like it's a picture of her like winning a Grammy, being like yes, and like being like she just won her like third
If you-
Grammy.
yeah,
whatever.
if you quoted
like, she
it,
might
then
be
yes,
young, but
yes.
she's ready. Like clearly,
There'll
and
be a
niggas
lot
like,
of
oh, that's
context
tough.
in that
That's
Now if I'm just
crazy
now if it's
wording
just
to say what you want to say for real.
I mean, because
Just don't use that wording. Just be like, her moment has come. I don't know, bro.
her
Just
moment has come. What do you mean by that? See, like anything can be anything if you were here. Yeah. I don't know the context though. What if he's just saying music lyrics?
I don't know, bro. Next one, got your little sister on the Molly. She done ran through the whole squad.
That's bad. See, that's rapey for sure. There's nothing you can say about that.
He didn't say that. I'd imagine he's like quoting somebody.
There's nothing you can say about in 2012. Yeah, that nigga's going to prison.
Unreleased future
Thug
track
versus some shit like
nigga. It don't matter.
That
who
sounds like
said
some
it.
shit Thug would say. I don't. Let me not even put that anyone's name actually. But I don't know.
No, it don't matter who said it, nigga. That's rapey.
It is bad. It is bad.
Didn't Kendrick say?
No.
Wait.
It is bad.
Let me ask you.
Rapey.
Didn't Kendrick say when she off that blue dolphin, we gonna tip her?
Nigga, I don't know.
I don't remember.
He did say that ignorance is bliss.
I wouldn't be able to tell you, nigga. I don't bump that nigga like that. Nigga, I probably never even heard that song, bro. I don't
Ignorance
even
is
know.
bliss. It's a great song. It's a great Kendrick song.
You think it's a great song and he's saying shit like that? What's that say about you?
I hate this nigga. This nigga. No.
No,
What he just did is the epitome
questions.
of Twitter, bro.
I'm asking the questions
That's
here.
what the
This
problem is with the world. Yeah.
This is the whole point of what I'm trying to
questions.
say. Niggas just want to bring shit up because they don't like the fact that Metro came at Drake and these niggas are Drake stands and they're like, all right, I'm gonna find some shit about
And
you.
it's a gotcha moment for that nigga.
It's just like, bro, you know you didn't really care. Up until this
facts.
moment in time, you did not care. No
Nigga,
one cared
y'all
about
wasn't
this
looking
shit.
up Metro Boomin
Right,
rapey tweets
nobody
before
cared.
that. And honestly, from what I'm hearing, it just sounds like it's some wild shit though. You shouldn't be tweeting shit like that.
This nigga tweeted in 2011, walking through the grocery store with both hands in my khakis, like a true pedophile. wait.
That's just
What's
fucking
wrong with this
Hashtag no pedo.
Nah, this nigga's weird.
2011?
In 2011,
How old was he?
In 2011, that nigga was weird. Cause he's like 30 something, right? He's like 31 or something
Can't
like
be
that.
30 yet.
So what, 2011 was
Nah, that nigga's
13
30
years
for
ago?
sure. Yeah, that's a long time
I'll say he's
ago,
like
bro.
maybe like 20.
13 years ago, you 17.
Yeah, that nigga was
He's
weird.
30, man.
Bro, he's a
But
little,
young niggas be weird.
you're a little kid, bro. Let me tell you, when
He
y'all
still
be
don't
like,
believe he's
when y'all
30.
came at me a
No,
couple
yeah,
months ago,
clearly
and
is.
y'all was
30,
saying
no,
it's
shit.
corny for me to delete tweets and stuff.
This is
Yes.
why.
But
This
you don't
is
have
exactly
tweets
why.
like that though.
I get it.
I
He
did
has some wild
not like
tweets.
these, but I had
He's
tweets
had
that had to
wild
be like,
tweets.
what the fuck did I just say? Like,
Yeah,
I
nah,
don't
yeah.
stand by that. Like,
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, delete them shits.
like every 2 years, I
Or-
recommend everybody
well,
just delete all your
it
tweets.
depends.
Why
It
you gotta go back
depends.
farther than 2 years?
It depends. It depends. Cause I feel like that's some cover up shit. I don't like that. I
Nah.
don't respect that. Don't delete shit where you have to cover some shit up. Just don't say it to begin with.
Why not? Because you can have a moment of clarity with yourself. Like, I was
Then
bugging
tweet
out.
that. Quote that tweet and be like, yo,
I was wilding.
yeah, I would rather
I'm
you
not
do
bringing
that.
attention to
Why
that.
the fuck?
Niggas
I'm not
scary.
bringing
That's
attention to that.
Because
Weird.
niggas is afraid of accountability, bro. That's what it really is.
I'm having accountability with myself.
That's not accountability.
Like,
I
bro.
didn't hurt nobody yet.
like,
I didn't hurt
what?
nobody yet, but you know that you
That's
know,
why I deleted them.
but you know you had
to
the potential
avoid
to hurt
any
someone with the
future.
things you do. So what work has been done? You just not gonna say it again?
The work that was done was
That's not good enough?
tweet us,
Think it was
delete
funny?
us,
That's
nigga.
not good enough.
Did you think it was funny?
Maybe in the moment I did.
You look back at it and be like,
And I probably picked it up, chuckled like, this is wrong.
all right, but are you chuckling because you think it's funny still, or are you chuckling because it's wrong?
Chuckling because I was out of pocket.
Yes.
But okay, so it's just because you think it's wrong.
Yeah.
Bro,
All right,
Nate,
that's valid,
you're not
that's
gonna
valid.
come at
No,
niggas.
that's valid, that's
This is
valid.
why you
but
delete
but
tweets.
we're asking. I'm asking you.
Yeah.
You deleting it because you don't think it's funny anymore? Or you deleting it because you can get in trouble?
I'm deleting them because I do not align with the tweets. They do not represent
Good answer.
my.
That's a
Yes,
real
and
political.
Good answer, good
That's a real
answer.
political. That's a
no,
real
no, no,
political
but
response.
that's genuinely
'Cause
how
he
I
didn't
feel.
answer my question. I gave him two options and he chose mystery option C. That wasn't even on the
Mystery
table.
option.
That nigga just made.
But that's the answer that was
but
true
that's
to him.
But that's a good answer though.
Right.
That is
But
good
that is
answer.
some political shit though.
No, but that's the problem though. I genuinely, that's the right answer, and I feel like most people will say like, I most likely don't feel the same way I did
Yeah.
10 years ago.
But that's not what I
But
asked.
people are bringing it back and using it as if you
Against
said
you.
that shit
Like right now.
yesterday, bro.
Yeah.
Like that don't make. That's like the Kevin Hart doll. Like when he talked about the when he had the tweets and jokes that he made in the Oscars or whatever the award show, try to like have him kicked off for that. It's just corny, bro. Like we can't use the times then and what was appropriate then to try to
Don't get me wrong.
kill people for it now. That's weird.
That shit was inappropriate then too. It was just funny. I was there.
A lot of things get
As a
a pass
nigga
if
that
they're
was
funny.
like, as a nigga that was on YouTube, like at that time and like watching it, that shit was funny because it was inappropriate. It wasn't inappropriate and it was always inappropriate.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong.
That's comedy.
You feel me? No. Comedy doesn't have to be inappropriate, bro.
I'm not saying it does. I'm just saying my rule for comedy, if it's funny, it gets a pass.
To this day.
To this day. Like I could go watch Eddie Murphy Raw. There's so many things that's just
I don't know, gang. I
raw
feel
or
like-
delirious. There's so many things
I don't
that
know,
now
bro.
did
Yeah, I don't
not
know about
age
that.
as great, but I can appreciate them for the time that they were.
But that's not what we're talking about. I'm talking about if a nigga come in here and he's like,
I
yo,
feel
what's
like-
up, y'all? And he just say something like niggers or some shit.
Why would
You
he say
might-
that? That's
the
not the
thing
point
is-
I'm
Because I'm
saying.
not gonna hold you. If
The
a white
moment-
man walked through this door right now and was like, what's up, niggers? I'd
No,
be
no.
like,
The moment you become
my
the butt
first
of the,
reaction
the
might
butt
be a
end of the
chuckle 'cause
joke,
I'm like,
I
what
feel
the
like
fuck
you
is
look at
happening?
it a little differently.
No, but the example he just brought up, that person's not conforming to the standards of these times, the expectations of these times.
would you laugh?
Now, if someone No. Why would I laugh? Why would I
My
laugh?
first reaction is to laugh because I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now?
That's like
this is not real.
That's like being hysterical. I don't find that like it's not funny.
Okay.
But like at the end of the day, again, if there's rap songs from back in the day and they're letting the F word fly, we know what F word we're talking about, right?
Yes.
A part of me wanted to do some Kanye shit. No, but all I'm saying is, would I go back in time and be like, crucify that person? I would hope they never put that word in their new raps, but I can't crucify them for putting it back then when it was a little bit more socially acceptable. You know what I mean? That's not weird.
I mean, this is why we had that back and forth about
I
Kendrick
understand what you're saying.
on what's the Auntie's Diaries. When he,
Kendrick,
chose to say it at certain points of the song and didn't. It's like the message could have been received without saying it. Period.
Yeah, but anybody with like half a brain can like understand that he's speaking from the context of like him growing from that behavior.
But if he's
so anybody who's willfully ignorant to be offended at it, that it takes willful ignorance to be offended.
There's more than that. It's also the fact that it's like you have the ability to like dissect and know the right and wrong from it, and yet you still chose to do it.
But it was an artistic choice to emphasize the message.
The message is already emphasized.
Nah, bro, you're not about to tell an artist how to art. Nah,
one word does not depict the level of art,
especially when he acknowledges the wrong.
I'm gonna say it like this:
literally
a lot of niggas,
I know
a lot of niggas think the same way as him because Kendrick probably having the same. He's like, I'm acknowledging the wrong, so I'm using that word as like a tool. Whole time, that's not the point. The point is that we would understand what you mean without you saying that word. So there's no need to say it.
It's completely understood.
And that's something.
But again, for the people who do get offended, though, that doesn't take some willful ignorance to feel offended.
It actually doesn't. And I'll tell you this.
Let me hear it.
If I asked Kendrick to perform that song, I bet he wouldn't say the word. Because by now, someone has told him that.
Does he perform
I couldn't
the
tell
song
you whether or
in the
not.
first place?
I don't even know.
I couldn't tell you.
Did he perform that? You saw him in live.
He didn't perform
live
at the tour. He also changed some of the lyrics to some of the lyrics to shit at the tour, even when he was performing it.
Broke nigga.
Nah, he said rich nigga broke phone.
Oh, okay.
It was on the thing. It said rich. What it said rich something broke phone, whatever. But when he performed that, was it
that makes sense.
Song?
I don't want no white fan walking around with a bag that said rich nigga at all.
He said no bullshit. He said something else. It was another song we was talking about Copenhagen. He said the first time I fucked a white snitch or something like that instead of white bitch. He said something like that.
That's unnecessary.
Interesting choice.
Yeah, he said some shit instead of white bitch on there.
He could have just said
then,
white bitch.
He might not even
see how we beautiful. You see how we both just reacted like that's interesting. Like it's not that deep. We're not in a position to say that.
Oh, you think the white bitches is taking offense?
Any woman in general could be like, "Why are you okay with him saying bitch?"
Oh my god!
But that's no. Listen, I don't feel that way.
Hate y'all. I don't hate y'all. I don't feel
that way.
Them, bro.
But that's exactly how it's looked at.
What do you
it's
mean
like
by
you're
that?
not in a position to say that shit.
Who's them?
I hate you. Oh, yo, let me use two mics to say this. Yo,
that was bad. Why you rip it like that?
I'm about to get an innate back. I found out what I actually hate. And it's actually been clear since the start of the podcast.
Oh, man.
I hate you fickle ass, sensitive ass. Oh my God, just looking for a way to be offended to add some little drama to your life. Fuck you, you're bored. Go do something. Anybody who actually... someone who actually loves life, someone who actually has some passion, bro. He did the same thing. He was looking at this nigga. He was looking at this nigga.
Yeah, but when I wasn't giving a spiel to niggas though.
I'm just saying,
I was just letting niggas know. This nigga over here. Anybody
y'all are pushing society backwards.
Are you sure?
Everybody who takes part in that shit. If it's not valid, and I'm not here to say what's valid and what's not, but I want you to use that brain that God gave you. Use it. Don't use like 10% of it. Don't try to ignore the facts. Don't try to hide certain things and not acknowledge A, B, and C so that you can make a point out of D. Nah. Use that brain of yours and let's just have nuance when we have these conversations. It's not black and white. There's a whole bunch of gray in the middle. And I just want it to be acknowledged because I hate this shit, bro. And I'm glad cancel culture is not a popular thing to do. You feel me? We made it corny. Like people made it corny, whether it's Republicans or whatever, like being woke and cancel culture. People don't even want to be aligned with that all the way now. So people are getting away from doing it. But during that time, oh my God, sick to my stomach.
They was doing some bad shit though.
I don't
know nobody that got canceled if there wasn't some wild shit.
No. I'm not talking about the people who actually did get canceled. I'm talking about the people who people tried to cancel. There was a lot of attempts. against a lot of people.
I was about to say, that nigga Louis C.K. probably the only nigga that didn't get canceled for like something that was like
he's sicko.
Outrageously egregious, but it was egregious nonetheless. That nigga he deserved what he got.
No bullshit.
He still didn't Louis C.K.
He still didn't get the full force of that too.
That's what I'm saying.
He doing
Facts.
his own thing. Yeah.
Not the same way, but I feel you, bro. I feel like at the end of the day, some niggas do be kind of sensitive. I don't think that the F word thing is sensitive though. I feel like that's valid. Yeah, this is a Google.
Hey
TV.
man, I'm not the person who's getting like offended by it. So I understand also the perspective. Like, of course, you don't have an issue with it. You're not the person being affected by it.
You know what I mean? It's not my conversation to even engage in.
But there's real transphobia out here.
That nigga said there's real transphobia out here. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. No bullshit, nigga. Hey, you want transphobia?
Yo, you a wild nigga.
I light niggas up.
Yo, you know what else they digging back from the past? The Rubi Rose clips and tweets and all that.
We already know that though.
I did see some.
What the same shit with Tiana Trump, bro. Niggas is fucking rapists. Niggas is statutory rapists. That's what we gonna call these niggas. We can't call them pedophiles.
I don't know,
but we can definitely call you niggas statutory rapists.
I like that. See, that's how you use words correctly.
You feel me? You niggas was having sex with underage girls. They wasn't children, but they were teenagers. You fucking weirdo, and you were an adult. You're a statutory rapist. A lot of you. Stamp it.
You know, I saw some dude tweet some shit, and I was like, yeah, this is how you know some niggas just don't have like a brain in their head. He was like, but why she wanted to be around all these
Wait.
It's like, wait, what?
Explain the situation though. I was gonna find the video, but
from my understanding, basically, I don't think
DJ Vlad was asking her like
this is years back
that
the.
But I think she was like 21, maybe.
The interview took place.
I think she was 21 at the time when she took the video.
Yeah,
at least 20, right? And he's asking her like.
It's just a weird question to begin with.
Very weird. Like, why does he care the guys you slept with?
It's like, why?
So he's throwing out names, and she's like, "Nah, I didn't sleep with him. Him, but years ago, type of thing." Mm-hmm. And they're like, "How many years ago?" Mm-hmm. Like, I was young, and then she like knew what she meant by that, and she's like,
she tried to catch herself.
Yeah. And then basically, people just dug tweets, like went through tweets and Instagrams, and like Travis Scott liked her Instagram post, during that year when she was.
That's sad, bro. That she would even try to protect niggas, man.
Yeah,
she feels like she has to.
There was a tweet. She's like,
if that is true, if it is true about the shit, that's sad. That's so sad, bro. It just tells a lot about
she was
the state
dating
of the
invited her.
country.
She was dating a Chargers player, and she wanted to go to the game, and she tweeted about it. And then the last part of the tweet was like, "I gotta ask my mom."
Oh wow.
That nigga could have. I mean, I don't know, bro. That's bad. Yeah, because no bullshit. There's not that many teenagers in the NFL.
No, there's no teenagers in the NFL. You got to be in the college for 3 years, so you minimum like 21.
Well, nah. There's some players that just turn 20 when they get to the league, depending on the position they play, and also depending on when they start.
Most niggas is not falling under that bucket, but. All that to say is,
shit's bad, bro.
It's bringing to light just like the nasty activity. And I will say, I was telling you guys in the past episodes about like, let's use the word pedophile correctly. You know what I mean? But that does not mean these niggas, like you said, statutory rapists, just weirdos. Like, yo, I really had to like ask, why do y'all want an 18-year-old? This person is fresh out of high school.
Bro, niggas in college
I couldn't even
like
imagine being... Even when I was 20, I wasn't trying to get with no 18-year-old, bro. That's wild.
That might be cap.
We're not in the same.
I don't know. But
I was always trying to mess with people like minimum a year under me.
So you a real nigga though. A lot of niggas not real niggas. A lot of niggas is weird.
Like once I left high school, I left high school, bro. We not
going to freshmen in college.
There's seniors in college going out there. Yeah, that shit. And niggas is talking about it like it's normal.
That is wild.
Now, I fuck with y'all niggas because when I was saying that shit was wild, niggas is looking at me
wait, which one?
Bro, it's not that
seniors
serious.
in college going after like 18-year-olds.
It was like bro, it's okay. They're adults. We're all adults. I'm like, nigga, you're 23.
Just 3 months ago, they're in high school.
I'm like, no. The thing is, I remember the situation very vividly. I'm talking to a 23-year-old nigga about a girl that turned 18 like 3 days ago.
Well, let's be clear. A 23-year-old isn't
in college
a natural like senior though.
Nigga, what are you talking about?
I'm saying most seniors in college are like 20, 21.
No,
that's not true.
Or 21, 22.
I graduated at 22.
That's what I'm saying. The nigga's 22, but it's like, it's at this point, the nigga has turned 23.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's spring semester.
That's weird.
And he's looking at a girl that just turned 18.
5 year.
She was like a couple days ago. She was 17 as a freshman in college.
Oh God.
And then she turned 18 during her freshman year.
That's nasty work.
That's nasty work. But niggas is like, bro, she's 18. I'm like, no.
Like,
no.
let her run
I don't like
other
it's
freshmen
technically legal defense.
They weren't even saying that. They were like, bro, like we're all in college together. We're all adults type shit. Not like it's technically. These niggas is like, bro, like we're adults. Like this is what adults do type shit. That's what their mindset was. Not she's technically legal. These niggas is like, bro, like what are you talking about? We all go to the same school.
I will say
cool
I can understand like, that aspect of it. Like if we all at a party, we all at a party. You feel me? Like if we're at this college party, but eventually if you get to know this person,
even that's not valid.
No.
But no, see, with that angle, it's like you don't know.
You don't.
That's what I'm saying.
Once I find out, she tells me, oh, like, yeah, I live in this dorm. You're like, wait a minute, that's a freshman dorm.
Like, type shit.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And
then you like, slowly walk away.
And the reason, even though I said that, the reason I don't want to give even leeway for that is because a lot of the times, the people who are seniors going for the freshmen, it's a very intentional move because you don't get bitches.
Exactly.
They
do get bitches, but they're predators.
You couldn't get it in your class. You waited a year to go, and then you couldn't get it in that class, and then you waited another year to come, and then you couldn't get it in that class, so you had to wait for the freshman class.
Or niggas is just predators, bro.
That's nasty behavior.
Some niggas just do that.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know if it's just
I know niggas. Some niggas just do that.
Like
they
just moving how they move. I don't think it's because they couldn't get.
I think it's our dynamic though. It's like, you know that nigga, you know he got his whip. He going for shorties who don't got the whip, so he can bag them. You know what I mean, bro? Like
that's evil, bro.
He got a job, he got a little bit of money, so it's, you know what I mean. He uses his upperclassmen
like
to try to pull
put in the comments. Everybody put in the comments one nigga who you know like that. Full name, full name,
comments,
full
bro.
name,
Don't do
full
that.
name. Expose them today.
Take the video down.
Today.
Don't do that.
I would expose the nigga if I knew his name, bro. Put the full name of the nigga you thinking of when we thought. Cause I know everybody thought of a nigga. It might be you. Put your full name.
It might be you.
Yo,
so I can know to avoid you, nigga.
You read in a comment and you see the person comment their own name.
Do it so I can avoid you, you fucking creep.
Again, it is creepy behavior. It's not technically illegal, but I gotta look at you in a weird way because it's just like, why?
You statutory rapist.
Let's look at it even post like the whole college bubble, right? So you're looking at
it's even weirder. Like I could shoot bail for the and I'm sorry to what's it called? Talk over. I could shoot bail in terms of like we're in the same environment. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
The moment you're
not wrong, they still wrong. But at the very least, there's some logic that might be like, I understand where you're coming from. I don't agree.
I'm just looking at
you're
it
still a weirdo.
Anybody outside of college though is crazy. You Leonardo DiCaprio ass niggas, like that's crazy. You shouldn't be 40 something looking for an 18-year-old.
Your life should be somewhat either put together or you're working to put it together that you don't have time to be entertaining someone 18, 19 years old, 20 years old.
Now, what do you do?
To me.
No, you got to ask the question.
That's weird.
What are you gaining? Like, we know, but what are you actually gaining from an 18-year-old? They can't bring you bread. They can't give you some life experience that you never gotten.
Don't forget that.
I'm not talking about that part.
Don't forget that.
I'm just saying their life is not even established.
Don't forget that.
You're going to have to teach them all of these things. You want the power dynamic. That is the only reason. You want to use your bread. You want to use your influence. That you've already set up your life. So you want to use all that allure to pull an 18-year-old who's not even experienced like in general.
So let's say this. What do you do about that?
I feel like we gotta.
If I see someone doing that shit?
Because if we're not putting the niggas' names in the comments, what do we do about that?
Should we push for?
How do you approach a nigga when you know that that's the type of timing that he's into? What's your take? Because I talked about this earlier.
It's a conversation. If I peep my man's on some wish, I'm like, nigga,
nah, it's not your man. It's a nigga you know. Here's the thing. Because I had a conversation like this earlier this week when niggas talking about like niggas. Maybe
I'm in the wrong.
And some of the work that we do being like, oh, this nigga was clearly older. And now as soon as the person's not in the program no more, you reaching out to her. That's weird. When she turns 18, that's weird. Right? We agree that's weird.
Yeah.
Like you're someone's boss, someone's mentor, like type shit. And then as soon as they turn 18,
that's grooming.
That's grooming,
also
right?
like Jada
on some
Pinkett
real shit type shit. Exactly.
Okay.
So now here's the question. Not just in that scenario, right? But it's like, what do you do? What do you continue to engage with that person? Obviously not. But like, how do you approach them? Because what they're doing is still wrong. You don't want that behavior to continue. But what do you do? You know what I'm saying? Because that's where I want the conversation to go. Think about next steps.
At the end of
we
the
know
day,
niggas is weird.
You can say these are two adults.
Nah.
No. I'm saying like, what can you really say to convince that person? Like some of these people got. I'm not saying they got Stockholm syndrome. That's that's all the way to the left. But I'm saying that that person who's involved in the young person involved in a relationship might not care what you think.
Not even saying that the young person involved in a relationship. It might be that someone's like, they get involved and they're like, oh, this was a mistake, this is bad, or this is wrong. I can't believe you do this to me. Or they might offer up, just be like, you fucking weirdo. What's wrong with you? You dirty bastard type shit.
Honestly, I think we gotta make it legal. Like, we gotta change the laws. Because I think a lot of people go by the
change the law.
Technically
niggas,
legal.
These niggas don't care about laws. Like,
Bro,
I'm just saying, there's a lot of niggas who are on some like,
Bro,
it's legal. So that's what they use to skate.
Niggas think the age of consent is used to protect adults from having sex with kids.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Niggas are dumb. Like, niggas are rapists. Niggas are predators. Niggas are pedophiles. Real life.
For sure.
So, like, the law is not going to change that. This nigga Drake talking about if I would be in jail. But the law don't mean shit.
But if there was a law that was at least like an 18-year...
You see what I'm saying?
I don't think it's going to change anything, bro.
Because then they're going to be like,
they're going to
be like, oh, well.
You feel me? If
I'm
anything,
35,
they just
turned
more
18,
shit.
I'm locked in.
They're going to do more shit in secrecy, if anything. They just won't publicly show shit or whatever.
I don't care about that, though. People going to do secret shit, they're going to do secret shit. But I'm just saying, you stand on it. You build a culture in your country by setting up a law like that. So at least it discourages people to know, like, I am doing some illegal shit.
Suggestion?
I think, I do want to hear it, but I will say, I think you got to be, I want to say 21's got to be that point. If you can't even drink liquor, why the fuck, like, are you dating someone older than that? But I will say there's okay, let me think about this.
Because people, all right, so
people 21 and under can date each other, but
then they have to be over 18.
They have to be over 18, but once you're 20,
It's getting bad.
you can mess with someone over 21?
This is bad, bro.
I don't know.
I don't even know, because we're looking at it from American culture.
Yeah.
Let me say it like this.
Like,
I think we should just start bringing out the paddles and beating the shit out of niggas if we find out they on some weird shit. I feel like we should, like, and the nigga be like, yo, you fight back, we gonna cut your balls off. You fight back, we gonna cut your foot off type shit. Let's go back to mutilating niggas and humiliating niggas when they do bad shit.
It's effective in other parts of the world.
That's what I'm saying. Like, them niggas, I'm not stealing if I'm in Dubai.
I'm not rocking with that. Because imagine a lot of these people catching
like, I see a nigga without a foot, and I'm like, oh yeah, you deserve that shit.
I'm just saying.
We don't even give him a prosthetic.
What about the guy who like gets falsely accused of rape and now he got no dick for the rest of his life?
Nah, it gotta be proven. Not law, not legal. Like, niggas
a lot of times you can't, like.
I'm not talking about the law. You keep talking about the law. Okay. I'm not talking about the law. If a nigga says to me, no, I didn't.
If you
do
defend
that,
your little sister against her,
and then she's like, nigga,
creepy boyfriend,
what the fuck? You touched me. And then everybody in the family like, we just gather, we'll be like, all right, you believe her? Yes, we believe her, obviously. But it's like, what should be a penalty? Maybe just a pinky. Like, and I mean, because like at this point, it's like, do we really think the nigga don't deserve to walk no more? Like that shit. We figure out, we like, yeah, nah, cut that nigga whole shit off. Cut that nigga whole shit off.
How we get here?
I'm just saying that I believe that nigga. I'll be like, we're gonna beat his ass for sure, but like, what else? What else could we possibly?
I think beating their ass
sure that
is
he
good.
Doesn't do this shit again.
Get a group of 10.
That's how I feel about it. I feel like it depends. The people closest to you should determine the punishment because we're gonna beat the shit out of you no matter what.
I like to beat
the shit people out. Closest to you should determine whether or not you get the mutilation as well. That's how I feel. Because I don't fuck with that shit.
I don't either.
Like I'm telling you, my nigga, I work with teenagers. You feel me? So like for me, it's like my nigga.
Clarify.
So what the fuck is wrong with you? I work with teenagers. You clarify it, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about? Sound crazy. I'm saying that
entertainment.
Entertainment. This nigga's nuts. I work with teenagers, right? So like, if there's older niggas in the space, if there's older niggas and they're over here doing weird shit, like they're getting close to the girls or what, it doesn't matter.
Let's have that conversation. You seen this shit?
Weird.
You seen this shit with the teacher? He's talking about the girls doing.
You talking about
in the classroom.
This is a different.
So that's just that's a violation of the right.
No, explain it. Explain this one. Explain this one.
Bro, there's a teacher who had put up a
black male teacher.
I mean, does the race matter?
I'm just explaining.
Does it?
I think it does.
Does it, Yves?
Because it's a culture thing too. I think
you don't think race matters.
I think
if it was a white person doing, I'd be like, that's still weird. Like,
oh, you thought it was weird?
In general, I think it's weird. Yeah, I'm not with it.
Interesting. I'm not with it. Well, describe the
scenario. Right?
Oh yeah.
It's a male teacher that was talking about he had a recording of him in the classroom saying like a way for me to get closer to the students is to let them engage in the things that they want to do. They wanted to unbraid my hair. I wanted to get my hair done recently anyway, so like it's a win-win for both sides. Right?
See, I didn't know he had all that context. That kind of made it sound a little weird.
I feel like that's valid.
The only thing I seen was the video was the students were unbraiding his hair.
Yeah, but like that's the commentary he had given to it.
So that's it?
So then boom. Then it became a discourse of people talking about oh, how do you guys feel about this? And people going back and forth about it. A week later, I think he came out with another video saying, oh, I actually got fired because of the video that I uploaded. Blah, 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 blah. Now, I don't think he got fired because of the content of the video. I think he got fired because he uploaded a video of children.
I will say teachers got to stop doing that.
Exactly.
You can't do that.
But exactly. Teachers got to stop putting like content of their students on social media.
That's the reason why I
really think it's weird. Unless you got like consent forms signed from all the parents. Like, why do you got your camera out? Just like,
here's
my
job. I think that's just like privacy violation.
I think that there's no problem with that. I think that if I'm him and he's like, I need to get my hair done, the students might be able to do it, and they also like are like looking to like just do whatever. They're trying to unbraid my hair anyway. It's a win-win type shit like you described.
Yeah.
I think that there's no adequate place that you can do that besides the classroom. Because you can't bring them to like a salon. You can't bring them to like your house. You can't go to their house. You feel me? Like there's no place you can do that that's acceptable.
I wouldn't bring this to my house, definitely not. I just don't think school's the right place in general. The school's not meant for that.
So here's my thing.
I wouldn't do that shit at work.
Let me finish.
It's just not work culture. It's not school culture.
There's no space that's adequate for that. So the only place you possibly could do it is in the classroom, and that's not what the fuck that space is used for.
You feel me? So it's like,
so like there's no like that's a no. Like that's a no go.
I'm not with that.
Not when your interaction with them is as their teacher. That's unacceptable.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like if it's like say one of the students has a business. And you pay her for the service. You pay her to braid your hair or whatever.
That.
And like it's at like her shop or like her station. That's valid.
I was thinking about
or say it's like because for example, one place that I do know that right is that they have like classes or schools where like some of the kids it's like a vocation for them. They learn about that shit. And it's like you have to bring in a client. I've known like teachers where it's like yo for your client. It's like the teacher will be your client. You feel me? If you can't find someone else type shit. You know what I mean? It's like you fuck my shit up, we gonna have a problem. But like you know what I mean? But that's the only valid space. What is he? He's a math teacher or some shit? Like nah, that's not. That's not good,
I was thinking about that angle of it. Like, okay, let's say it's a student who's trying to like legitimize their own career. It's like, this is what they're doing. I'm like, okay, well, if they're a student, they most likely still live at home. I was like, well, what do I think about that? About the teacher going to the parents' home? I was like, well,
I think that's valid.
If the parent agrees to it, the parents are home. I'm like, I guess I don't see the problem. That's valid. Fine. That's fine. Cool. But in the classroom, it's that's just not the right place for that shit.
No.
These niggas are supposed to be learning.
Facts.
And if it's a free period, nigga, let them be students and have their free period. Why are they undoing your hair? I'm not with that.
Yeah, that's just. Facts. I'm not gonna go as far to say he should have been fired. I just think it's inappropriate. Like,
I think he should have been fired because you're uploading.
Don't do that shit
video
again.
Of students.
No, we have to have a strict conversation.
Like, that's just not about. You can't do that.
Too lenient.
The violations that you're committing, but
you're too lenient, bro.
I mean, I don't know.
If it for a teacher,
I do. Yeah,
there's
I do think it's a boundary that's being crossed.
Yeah, there's law. It's not boundary.
Even as students with students, we're not allowed to do that. To record our classmates and upload that shit. We're technically not allowed to do that shit.
He deserved to get fired, but I will say, like, based on what he's violated,
I don't think he got evil intentions.
Exactly.
When I was watching it, I didn't think he had evil intentions. I don't think what he was trying to do was like wrong, but it's just not the place for that.
Even the whole thing, like, I'm gonna try to kill two birds with one stone. Have this, bro. That's your personal problem. Go to salon, bro. Like, take care of that on the weekend. This is not the place for it. That's it.
Oh bullshit.
Yeah. That was bad. But all I'm saying is, let's start killing niggas. Let's start beating niggas' ass and chopping their feet off and shit. Like Kendrick said, we whooping feet. I like that. Let's start doing that. When niggas is rapists, when niggas is pedophiles, statutory rapists, predators, groomers, all that shit. Let's just start. Bro, I'm telling you, we just and the thing is, let's beat a nigga's ass. I'm telling you, cut off his foot, or like we gotta have a brand or something like that. Like it's like, oh, if you're missing your ring finger, it's because you molested somebody. Type shit.
That would be good to know.
You feel me? Like type shit.
I do think.
See, as soon as I express it,
no. See, the thing is, you talking about mutilation stuff. I'm just talking about like I think there should be like a very clear
if a nigga
indicator.
If a nigga missing his finger specifically, nigga, I'ma know.
So I
was thinking they gotta like rock a red headband everywhere.
Gap you up, you be like, whoa.
That's not.
What's that?
There's already like people claiming that.
Okay.
all blood.
All right, that's the red headband. I'm just saying there should be a figure of clothes. Like you know how you see the street nigga who got the bracelet.
So blood go watch that shit like, hey yo, what the fuck?
This nigga like, what's bracking, buzzing, you're done.
Like, what he on?
Nah, I'm just saying there gotta be something. You feel me? You gotta tie something to your leg. I don't know, bro. There needs to be a
niggas
clear
to walk
indicator.
around with the scarlet letter.
No bullshit. if you a pedophile, you a molester, you any of those things. You an abuser? Hell nah, we need indicators immediately.
Bro, but you saying that if I cut a nigga finger off and you dap him up, you're not gonna know. You be like, that's my man's, and you dap him up, and you be like, oh shit.
Honestly, mutilation a little crazy. So what's the punishment? I know the women love. I mean, let me not just say women. A lot of people. Cheaters. Well, how would you feel about
Cheaters?
cheaters?
Nah,
What's the indicator for cheaters?
Bro, all the domestic shit, bro. I'm leaving that for the
What if
people
they
that are
shave like a
involved in the
little bit
situation.
part of your nose?
Nigga said they give him the mic treatment. That's nuts.
You just have a stump.
Nigga gave him the Voldemort.
You go on a date, you see that, you be like, oh no.
You're
Oh,
like,
no.
cheater. Nigga, that's just I feel like all the domestic shit, bro. Let the people who are involved, like they can speak to that. I'm not a cheater. I've never been cheated on. I couldn't.
But the people
speak to that
causing harm to society as a whole.
type shit. But I do know that the niggas that be pedophiles and niggas that be child molesters, niggas that be rapists, all that shit. Yeah, like I got some shit for you. Telling you.
Got some shit.
Like a nigga, let me get one of your thumbs.
They deserve it. You feel me?
Now
like,
you a fucking monkey.
Yeah, it's hard.
They deserve
As crazy as it sounds, it's hard to have empathy or sympathy for people.
Yeah, bro,
Yeah,
don't.
it's just
So I ain't gonna defend that.
Some shit is
bullshit.
not is irredeemable,
bullshit.
bro.
Do y'all have any sympathy for DJ Vlad?
No.
No.
The hell, nigga. Next topic.
Hysterical question.
Like, what the fuck?
Next
No,
topic.
there you go. Like,
Let me reframe it though.
That's it.
Niggas like, no. Like,
He ended up apologizing
I don't give a fuck what he did.
because the context of it was he had a tweet where he like criticized Kendrick's song because
Because of the mix.
he was like, I don't like the mix on this one.
that nigga, who
And
the
then
fuck cares
A
about him?
professor from was it
Princeton, I think, yeah.
Princeton University is a black woman. She tweeted like, stay out of black folks' business.
Valid.
And he like goes on like not a tirade, but he goes on to keep adding Princeton University's Twitter's account. He'd be like, oh, this is who y'all hiring. This is who y'all got as a professor.
Doing some real Karen
Basically
shit.
trying to get her fired.
Some real Karen ass behavior.
And enough people got on his ass about it that he ended up apologizing to her and saying that his intention was never to get her
Now,
fired.
what did she say?
Da.
Did she respond to it?
I don't know.
Yeah, she did respond.
Do you want me to look
it
into
wasn't,
why
maybe it
y'all-
wasn't just her, but it might be other
I'll
people
look.
being like, who the fuck cares if you apologize? Nigga, you know what you did, you
Yeah.
bitch.
Because the school didn't
bad
end up
person.
firing her.
Facts, 'cause
Nigga,
why
I don't
would
even think
they?
the school give a fuck. It's like, what does that have to do with us?
Well, say Princeton too busy beating students' ass right now.
That's some shit. See, now you talking some shit right now.
Ooh, that might
Talking
have
about
to be
some
the
shit.
next topic.
That shit's getting bad in life, bro.
The schools punishing students standing up for Palestine.
Yeah, that shit's nuts, bro. Why you beating on your students? Or
Wait,
standing up
what?
for
You got to give me the context on that because I actually don't know anything about the beating. I know they're getting punished.
Oh, that's exactly what it is. Like,
nigga.
they
How do you
bring
think
in
they?
police presence.
I'm saying,
to, like,
what
get
the fuck
them
you
out of
think's
there.
gonna happen when the police show up? Niggas is getting beat the shit out of, getting their teeth knocked out, getting beat getting slammed.
I'm not looking.
Just in Boston, nigga.
Yes.
Yeah,
on my
well,
own
Harvard,
eyes.
right? It's Harvard that's doing like
It's
MIT.
everywhere. Harvard,
MIT,
MIT,
but, like, the one I
Emerson,
saw was MIT.
Northeastern. Like literally, bro.
and
It
these
just
students
happened.
are peacefully protesting.
They're just sitting
Yes.
there.
Nigga,
that's
I pulled up. I seen it for myself.
Niggas literally just
Yeah,
sitting
bro.
there.
I was just like,
They got
bro.
tents and shit. Some of them, they're just like, they're
Bro.
literally just standing in the rows and lines and shit on
At
lawns.
most, just chanting.
You feel
You
me?
feel me? Maybe disturbing the public in terms of like occupying
and that's the
road,
point of a
but, like,
protest. The protest is to make
Right.
it disrupt.
To
Yeah.
disrupt.
And
Exactly.
on most of the campuses, they're not even in the street. The niggas
I
just on
remember-
like a quad.
Yo, I remember one time I was at South Station,
They
right?
pay for the shit. Nigga, I pay for the shit.
No,
There was
whoa.
one
I don't
time
give a fuck what they do.
I was at South Station, right? And they were protesting over there. They're like sitting in the middle of like the hub where, you know, they see like the towers, like the
Yeah.
times for like the next trains and all that shit. And this dude looks at me, he's like, "Can you believe this shit?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "I'm with it."
I can't.
I was like, I don't care if I miss my train. I was like, they're standing for something way more important. He looked at me, he's just like, oh. I was like, you thought
He's
I was
like,
about to
nigga
lie.
said-
You
he
thought
said,
I was
I
gonna
was
co-sign this
oh, you
shit?
one of them niggas.
I was like,
You one of them
yeah.
niggas.
I looked at them, I was like, keep doing it. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
Literally, like,
it's
who's
just
like,
so funny how like people
So
take
how did
things
that
so-
disrupt your day to day?
I mean, bro, it just made me take the bike. I was like, oh, well, I'll get to work. That's fine.
Like, it doesn't matter.
Like,
Oh, you
I'll
get
work
no.
around
See,
it.
that's different. You was getting to work. You don't care if you late to work, but if that made you late to get
But even
home,
nah, bro. Even then,
doesn't
you would be a
matter.
little
It doesn't
annoyed.
matter
I
to
wouldn't
me. It
care.
doesn't matter to me,
Okay,
bro. 'Cause
I
I
like,
care
at
when
the end of the
I
day,
care
like,
when the Celtics are playing and I can't get home. If it's, I don't give a fuck if it's protesters or people.
like,
Unless
niggas
it's
is
some like,
dying, bro.
like shit.
Like,
Like, there's niggas that they can't live.
if it was the
anymore.
pro-Israel protest,
Yeah, then I might hit them niggas. I'm not gonna hold you.
Real shit.
I might have to send
So
them
what do you
niggas to the
niggas
shadow
protesting?
realm, nigga.
What are y'all niggas? And they were there when I went to MIT.
Yeah, I
There's a
seen
bunch
that.
of people there waving the fucking Israeli flag, and I'm just like, bro, like
Bro, we
What
just
are
gotta
you
get a BB
And
gun.
then on
Shoot
top
through
of
that
that,
shit.
the fucking American flag. It's like, why?
oh no,
Bro,
Why?
you know why, bro. Hold on, let me
I
show
know
you why. Let
why,
me show
but
you
like,
why. Let me show
why,
you
my nigga? No one's fucking attacking American nationalism here, nigga. Like, for what? For what?
Yeah, it's nasty work here. So, are there any updates with the Palestine-Israel? It's not showing on my algorithm.
I mean,
they distracting us well because all I see is Drake and Kendrick Lamar. I'm not trying to see. I wish,
bro. All I'm seeing is more and more displacement of the people. Like I said, I was having conversations with Haas, and we talked about it. Like, I think we're going to see them literally, reconstruct that region for their own benefit. You know what I mean? Like, destroy all the architecture and everything, rebuild it up, and try to make some money off that shit. It's crazy, bro. Damn. It's crazy.
So with all the protesting, all the people speaking up against it, what's the state of Palestine? And I hate to put you on that, like as if like
what's the state?
Yeah, like is it getting better?
No.
Like, I'm just like, is there any progress?
No.
Like,
they keep going.
Is there hope?
They keep going.
Literally
the hope lies in us, nigga. The hope lies in the people that's still alive over there that are willing to rebuild if Israel ever fucking stops.
Mm-hmm.
It's wild, bro.
But the problem is that all these niggas bro, it's the same shit I said before, bro. Let's be very explicit with this shit. Everyone protesting that is like continuing their wage, you feel me? Continuing to support the corporations that are funding it, continuing to go out of their way to like call for a quote unquote ceasefire, all the shit. Like as much as you want to believe you're helping, you're also complicit in some of the shit that's taking place. Language is so important when it comes down to everything that we're talking about right now, especially as it comes to people's humanity, you feel me? People's rights and lives being violated, taken away. Like, to call for a ceasefire is so, like, ignorant.
It means both sides are causing damage to each other.
And it's not that we don't understand that, like, Hamas exists and all. Like, I don't give a fuck. You feel me? Don't call for shit. Don't call for a ceasefire in particular, you feel me? Because what you're doing is you're continuing to place blame on the Palestinians who are being murdered. You know what I'm saying? There's not a law saying that, oh, word, yeah, you have to be Hamas if you're Palestinian. There are very explicit laws in Israeli protocol that say if you're Israeli, you have to join the IDF. Mm-hmm. That's the law. So like, yeah. So to me, they're not innocent. Even if they're as soon as they're old enough to join that shit, they're not innocent. You know what I'm saying? But they're also not in very much danger as opposed to the Palestinians that are getting annihilated. Literally, it's annihilation. It's a genocide. It's a Holocaust. They have them in camps, my nigga. Like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? So, like, be careful with the language that you're using when you're calling for a quote-unquote ceasefire. Because if you really want to see people free, if you really want to see those who are being the most impacted, seeing some of those deaths, seeing some of those hardships being alleviated, you're not going to call for a ceasefire. You're going to call for an end in the occupation. That's what we got to keep. That's what we got to continue to remind ourselves of. Because you don't want to be complicit in this shit when you look back and be like, oh, because then when a ceasefire finally, quote-unquote, gets reached, it's going to be too late. Because you wanted that when them niggas didn't even want to stop in the first place.
Yeah. It's sad to see that. I don't mean to be a pessimist, but
oh yeah, no, them niggas is done.
I don't know.
I'll be pessimistic
because at the end of all this protesting is happening, and the powers that be are not listening. So what do you do once that's happening?
As long as the United States still stands, bro, like the hope for Palestine is very slim. It's about to be clips.
Like, I think those people are going to end up being displaced, like you said, and that whole territory might end up being Israel in
they're gonna build
couple decades.
They're gonna build their own version of Abu Dhabi,
and it's tactical. It's not just about like killing all the people there, but it's also about accommodate or what's it called? What's the word? It's like when you like, it's not acquire. It's about absorbing their culture as well. I'll just say that. It's about absorbing their culture as well to make it seem like it was theirs the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what Israel has been doing this entire time. Mm-hmm. To the point where when niggas think of like the Middle East, for some reason they think of Israel. Shit's nuts. So what the fuck are we talking about?
So is hope lost? Is it too late?
I personally don't think hope is quote unquote lost.
We should still fight.
I do think that it's looking very slow. Like I'll say it myself. I personally think that as long as the United States of America is like this empire exists, then it's not happening. It's not.
So what?
And I think that
and it's America's fault.
What does that drastic measure look like for people to be like, okay, once I start doing this, now I know you guys are really gonna wake up and do something.
And that's what I was gonna bring up. Yo, this is getting dangerous because like right now, nigga. There's something.
All I'm saying is you kidnap LeBron, who are like, nigga.
Nah.
No jokes though. Not that ass. Say all dogs. If they kill LeBron,
chill.
No.
Wait, hold on, bro.
I fuck with LeBron. I fuck with LeBron.
No. LeBron's internet. Pause real quick. We can't be saying that.
You wouldn't sacrifice LeBron's life
hold
for
on.
those niggas to be all right?
Wait, without the
conversation, not gonna go there, bro.
Let me
reform that. I want to know where you stand. Would you sacrifice Joe Biden for them?
Hold up.
Yes.
Would you sacrifice LeBron?
My concern.
Yo, chill out.
Chill out.
I'm just curious.
Easy.
bro.
I'm just curious.
Have this conversation.
I'm just saying, bro.
I'm worried that
Whatever it takes to
if
free
America
niggas, bro.
is already ignoring the cries of the people and the power dynamic is shifted
Either
so
something domestically here or another
what-
country is going to do something very, very, very drastic to be like, you can't ignore this.
Hey, man.
But what can we do as the people if America decides to step on our freedoms and liberties? Like before,
me say this.
1,000, hold on, let me just get this off. Hundreds of years ago, yeah, the government was strong and everything, but the government was only as strong as their army, and the army was still made up of like American people. You feel me? Now we got drones, we got the robots, we got the bombs.
That's why they were supposed to.
What are we gonna do,
right?
bro?
Yeah, because like
If we say
One
we
of the
sick of
MIT
this, they're gonna be like,
department funds and shit.
shut up.
supports the construction of some of these
Yeah.
devices and shit.
Being strapped ain't enough. That Second Amendment ain't gonna protect us when they got literal weapons of mass destruction.
Bro, you're gonna protect us.
No,
What the fuck?
See,
they gonna
protect
incinerate
us.
me, bro.
You're gonna protect us.
I'm gonna try.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a fact. I'll try.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. Because
They gonna press the button
The
on
reason,
me, bro.
the reason, it
I
don't
don't know
matter
what much I
how
can
many
do.
drones. It don't matter how. The people united will never be defeated. There's a reason why the Black National Anthem, the Black American National Anthem, lift every voice and sing. Literally, if we stay silent, we don't say anything. If we're not doing it all together, it's just not gonna work. I mean, you see college students out there. The reason why the police are so inclined to go out there and do that is because it's not that many of the students doing it. It's not most of the students doing it. Nigga, you get a whole college
The
campus
whole
out that bitch.
population,
What the
yeah.
fuck are the police gonna
They can't do shit.
Shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what it takes. It takes all of us to do it. But the problem that you find out right now is that niggas don't believe that. It's always that. It's like the each one teach one method, right? It's like if I can encourage the next person, then I did what I had to do. But people are taking that and like flipping it on its head and doing the opposite. They're like, I'm not going to do it because I'm not being called to do it. I'm focusing on all these things in front of me. That's fine, but don't expect anything to change either. And some people are cool with that. Some people don't care, and that's their prerogative. Like I'm not.
There's
I
gonna be a
can't
whole
force
bunch of
niggas
people
to
like-
care about shit. But
Real shit.
that's why.
There's a whole lot of people. It don't affect me, so what do I got to be worried about?
Type shit.
I like being in my dorm and playing video games.
That's the only
Did
reason
you
why
read
this
the
shit keeps
comments?
going.
There was a tweet that you had sent in the chat. I don't know if you want. We don't have to talk about the tweet
Oh,
specifically.
yeah, them niggas was tough.
Where-
I'm not gonna hold you.
But did you read the comments in that?
That shit was
I
tough.
didn't, but that
a lot
was,
of the comments, because there was a tweet where somebody had posted a meme.
No, someone
looking
from
at the demise.
Palestine, and that's not to say they speak for the people of Palestine, but it just was that
Yeah, nah, they was wilding.
the Palestinian person was like, I don't know what they said, bro. Actually,
They're saying they
They're
was
defending their
appropriating
use
Black
of like
American
black
culture,
yeah,
and then called the
like,
niggas gorillas, and then they said calling someone a gorilla when you're talking
it's like
about
out of pocket.
They
And
said
she
that's a
doubled
choice.
down on
and then
that
they
shit.
doubled down, and then nigga
She put
said,
mad gorillas.
and then nigga posted a fucking container of Lego bricks, like gray Lego bricks, and they said, "This is your country."
but they were all like deconstructed.
Yes,
like,
yes.
it was just
literally
like
just the
rubble
Lego,
of
like demolition.
Legos.
It looked like demolition.
Yeah,
It was
it looked
bad.
like they took a Lego wall and like
But then if you looked at the
bulldozed.
comments, and that's what I was like,
And they labeled the
see,
Lego box.
I didn't like that
I
shit.
was
The
like,
comments were like, yeah, see, this is what I'm talking
That's
about.
out
Why
of
you care
pocket.
about people over there? Like, I don't know why black people care about the shit going on in
man.
Gaza. I'm
See
like,
that?
why, how can you not care about
Bro,
it?
because I'm black. That's how
Like,
I
how can you
care.
not care
And
about
I'm
this
telling
shit?
niggas, bro. That's why I care, because I'm black. Because I'm telling you, bro. Some of y'all niggas would say the same thing when you see your own people getting beat up by the police. When you see your own people getting killed by this government. Y'all niggas was like, that's over there, bro. You'll find any way to dissociate yourself when you know the issue is because you're oppressed peoples. You know what I'm saying? It's not about skin color. It's not about any of that shit. It's about, are you oppressed? Yes or no?
That's
Are
a
you
fact.
a marginalized group?
And
Do
are you
belong
willing?
to a marginalized group?
Are you willing to sacrifice your comfortability for the greater good of
Type
other
shit.
people that you don't know, that don't affect you, that you might not gain anything
Facts.
from?
Because you don't want to be the nigga, like, they be talking about getting out niggered by white people and shit like that. When niggas is talking about, I made a sandwich and honey glazed it or some shit. Yeah, that's whatever. But you don't want to get out niggered by a white person because they're standing for some shit and you can't get off your lazy ass. No bullshit. That's being real from nigga to nigga. You don't want to be the black person that's doing that, because you know what that makes you? A piece of shit. You know what we do with them niggas?
We cut their fingers.
We flush them down the toilet.
Hey man,
Hey, yo.
it's been another episode of Bad for the Community. We appreciate y'all for tuning
We
in.
done?
Yeah,
Oh,
we out here.
shit.
Give them a little.
Yo, free
give 'em a little
Palestine,
hour.
man.
For
In the
sure.
occupation, gang.
Sure,
Oh,
and the
God.
occupation.
And if it means that we have to sacrifice LeBron to get some movement on this shit, bro,
Whoa.
take him too.
Nah, bro, we don't co-sign that one.
What's wrong with niggas, bro?
Let's try
You
to
know
not-
what it is? You know what it
listen.
is? Because niggas will look at me crazy because I believe that violence is the answer. Other niggas be like, peace is the answer. I don't give a fuck. My nigga,
I
violence.
just don't think I'm in a position to
you don't kill
say
that
that,
many
bro.
people. No, you don't kill that many people and then be like, peace is the answer. My nigga, no, absolutely not.
I ain't saying that, but
I
like,
don't
Yeah, no,
peace
I'm
is
just
the
saying, I'm not in a
answer,
position to
bro.
sacrifice
Do
Braun,
we-
bro. Like, who am I to say? Who am I
Bro,
to be in
all
that
I'm
position?
saying is,
Who am I to say that?
all I'm saying
take
is,
Joe.
you can take both of
Because
them.
it's Joe
No,
Biden,
no,
I
no,
can say,
Joe
like, I
Biden.
see the wrongs that he's done.
Thank
You
you.
feel me?
Nigga.
I can see the wrongs that he's
They
done
can
since
take
like he
you.
gotta go.
They can take me and I'll be okay with it, my
I
nigga.
can
I'm
say
trying
they
to
can take me. You can't say they can take me,
Nigga, I
nigga.
can.
They can't.
You know what I'm saying, nigga?
They can't take
I'm
me.
like, nigga,
Y'all-
you got a problem with
y'all-
C. Eves about it. You got a problem with me? See him up
Y'all
pick that
got
up with
that.
me. Nah, if you got a problem with America, see Eves. See Eves about it. You feel
Y'all
me?
got that. Yeah, see these niggas.
See Raw about it. See me about it. Because
Let's get rid of you first,
I'm
nigga.
Cape Verdean.
the reason why I say that though is because we're
Look at
all
me. I'm
complicit,
Haitian,
bro.
nigga. So what?
We're all complicit. Every single one of us being in this country, living with the privilege that comes with being in and from this country. If they take any of us, it's me
Yeah, no, there's a
personally,
student.
you have to be okay with that. You don't have to like it, but
There's
you
a
have to be
student.
okay with it. You have to respect it because at the end of
Forget
the
his
day,
name.
look at all the innocent people that's being killed over there. If any retaliation falls on us, we were complicit and it's on us too. So I'm okay with it.
I do
I
encourage
don't want it to
everyone.
happen. I would hate for them to take LeBron. Nigga, I fuck with LeBron.
I don't sound like it, but I love your passion. And the thing is, it has me asking myself, do I have a little bit more work to do? Because I'm not there.
Always.
I'm not there.
There's
yet.
always
And I'll
something
be
you can do,
honest
bro.
about
Bro,
it.
no.
I
There's
want to
always
see.
something
I
you
want to
can
see
do.
the
There's always more
occupation
you can
end.
do.
I want to see Palestinians stop being hurt, stop being displaced.
I feel
stop
like
Stop
having
being
most
their heart-
people
killed, nigga.
I feel like
all
most
of
people are
that.
not where I'm at though. I'm on some real
But there's
radical
always
time
more you
with
can
this
do,
shit.
bro.
All right.
Because I'm fed up.
I'd
I'm
even do
tired of
much.
this.
Okay, so
I'd even do much.
So
I
for the
simply
people-
went there and I just had conversations with the
I
people
like-
who are doing it. And I said, yo, I support you for doing this because listen, I don't even have the willpower to do some shit like that.
let me
Keep going.
Let me ask y'all.
Like that.
We heard the radical version of it. For the person
That
who
might not
hasn't,
even be the most radical thing. All I said was take LeBron.
Yeah, radical.
I'm
you
just
know what
saying,
We know what
for the
radical
person
niggas
who's
is doing.
watching this and doesn't know what to do yet, they haven't done anything. You feel me? What steps can they take? Baby steps.
Hey man, lift
Literally
every
talk to the
voice and
people who are
sing,
doing the
bro.
work.
No.
Talk to the people who are doing the work. Either
ask them
join
what they
them,
can do.
Either, yeah, ask them what they could do. Ask them, nigga. All you gotta do is have a care.
Facts.
Mm.
And
Have a
it's kinda
care,
high-key,
my nigga.
I don't even
Like-
think you should be asking people what you can do. At this point, like, look it up yourself, my nigga. The internet's
Like
free.
it's there.
Like, cause that should be annoying as someone that be organizing. Niggas be like, how can I get involved with this? Be like, nigga, you don't see us out here. Nigga, pick up a sign. Like, walk with us. Like, duh, nigga, what do you like? They were like, oh, but I can't do that. Be like, then stop asking me questions and look it up for yourself, my nigga. This is what I'm doing.
Mhm.
Let the niggas who are focused on their organizing work do their work. You know what I'm saying? Let the people that are focused on their protest and do their protest. If you want to ask, unless you're gonna join in, ask how you can get involved. The fucking G's, my nigga. Like, don't ask niggas that are out there doing it. Ask Google. Ask fucking whatever Yahoo.
Hey, put your money where your mouth is too.
Type facts. No bullshit. Give me some bread.
Okay, now,
Bail me out when I
say-
get arrested. What? That's funny.
Bail funds.
I was gonna say
hear you.
give the money to the Palestinians. You know what I mean? Or
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
But again, a lot of times people don't even
But that's
like
a little
when you-
tricky too. 'Cause
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
You don't know who's
Know where
really
it's going,
handling
fam.
A
all
lot of that
like-
time shit. But yeah, that's the one way that you could do it. You feel me? Give niggas the bread. You feel me? Put the money like literally into the pockets of the people that are suffering. I personally think that money can solve a lot. I don't know if it's gonna solve this. I think the violence is the only answer, me personally. But that's me. That's me.
Hey man, it's been another episode of Bad
But
for the
also keep
Community.
spreading awareness. You feel me?
For sure. For sure. Hey, it's a deep conversation. We don't got the. We not gonna have the answer. If it was that simple, it'd be over by now. So
Bro,
we
like,
still
pray
gonna,
up.
we gonna figure it out. And
Pray these Olympics go well, man.
hey man,
I'll tell you
it's
this.
happening here too. So hopefully.
No, it's not.
No,
It's in
Paris.
Paris.
Oh, that's the World
Ah,
Cup. It's the
yeah.
World Cup. My fault.
Yeah,
my fault.
Paris.
But all I'm saying is like, yo, pray that the Olympics go well. Pray that people like are actually able to like see themselves through. But pray that you see some
You
like
know the
action come
niggas
out
love
of it.
the fucking protest in France, nigga.
I'm up, and that's what I'm saying. Like that shit, that can be a grand statement. You feel me? So I'm already knowing like, yo,
Yeah, the whole
pray for
world
that
gonna
shit
be
to go
watching.
well, and pray for Palestine, bro.
You know something we don't know, Nate?
Don't worry about that.